Okay. So at one point, your mom started noticing what you were doing, and she had a problem with it.
Well, she noticed when she started getting the letters from home that I tried to I was getting them at one point. I was trying to stop them, but it was got to the point that they were sending letters. I was stopping them and getting the mail, but she found out, because I think I had a teacher. I went to PS 139 in Brooklyn, and this teacher, um, I don't know if she called my mother and asked her was she getting the letters or whatever. That because I wasn't no dumb student. I always was smart. Okay, and was into the books as well. So I was an educated street motherfucker. Okay, so I was into the books as well. Okay, so but the the teacher was wondering why my mother wasn't corresponding with her back on all the letters that she was sending that I was not attending school. I started not to attend school at one point.
Okay. And then your mom decided to actually move you back to
No,
Detroit.
not right away because I was reluctant to go. For one, um, we stayed there because my mother was dating uh, this guy named Woody. I could say his name because it's cool to say his name. My mother was dating this guy named Woody, and he had a franchise of record stores back then, and this is where you sold the albums, the incense, and anything pertaining to something like that, dashikis, and all African uh, uh, antiquities. Okay, so she was dating this guy, and she was working in the stores, and she was like a manager of all the stores. So we at first, she didn't uh, move us back right away, but it was in her mind, and she was suggesting. She called back home and was talking to her brother to that she was having problems with me. And first it started off him calling me and talking to me, and then it went to the point that yes, they did come down and move us back, but it was a lot of things going on between that and that time.
Okay. So you moved back to Detroit. You graduate high school in 1981.
Yes.
And then your mom decides to send you away to become an air traffic controller. And and out of all the places she decides to send you, she sends you to Miami, Florida,
Yes, yes.
home of the cocaine cowboys.
Miami Beach, yes.
Oh man.
To be air traffic controller. And I was down with that because I actually, on some real shit, Vlad, I wanted to do this, okay? So I went down there in the intentions to be down with this. So, it was a situation that they had dorms and we went to school and all that, and then we had the weekends to party and all that. So we was, I was going to the clubs in Miami Beach with the people that I went to school with, and my mind, just kind of like went in the wrong direction once again. Okay, because I was seeing all this, because of course this was the cocaine era. Okay, and that was what's happening at that time. And then people was like, "Oh, you from Detroit? Damn, we need to hit it. Let's talk. Let me buy you a drink or whatever. So and then it was a guy that I got real cool with there. That actually he was my roommate, and he knew I was from Detroit, and I think he was from I want to say Chicago or something like that. But when we went out, me and him, every time we went out, me and him hung together, and he was, introducing me to people as well, and that backfired on my mother. Yeah,
Right. Well, I guess your family had a car wash.
my family had a car wash, real estate all around the city. Because my uncle, he was big. He was one of the biggest had the biggest book in the city of Detroit. So may he rest in peace. That was Uncle Clarence was the man that held down the whole family. But yes, he had the car wash, and my grandmother was worked at the car wash, and this is where all the drug dealers and all the people in the street came to get their car washed at.